in general, Colossus are weaker. I mean, they're not necessarily weaker, but like Mass Siege Tanks compositions are pretty good against Colossus. Vikings are obviously pretty good. Liberators, while High Templars kind of deal better with versus those. Like, Colossus is just, they both work. Colossus is just more stable way of dealing with things, right? You have your constant splash and that's it. On the other side, High Templars, you know, mana usage and all that. I feel like High Templars can go wrong much faster. Oh my god, Zerg. We haven't played against Zerg in so long. Again, guys, I still need to finish Infestors, Mass Infestors to GM. This is Mass Marines. We obviously got GM, but I'm going to keep playing it a little bit longer because a lot of people are enjoying it. And then the next series we're going to be doing most likely is Mass Chadrays. And if you don't know what a Chadray is, it's a Void Raid. It's really good. Okay.
Bad news. Let's go. Go ahead.
I'm still... So, you guys know that I was doing the 2 Grandmaster series before many times. But they were more like only all-ins to GM or only one base to GM. Or like Cannon Rush to GM. But I've never done Mass 1 unit to Grandmaster. You know, I did like Sky Terran and stuff like that. You know, Mech to GM. But now, in the past month or two, I've been doing like 1 unit to Grandmaster, 1 attacking unit. So there's plenty more to come. Obviously, I'm still streaming StarCraft. I will be streaming StarCraft. So the next one we'll be doing is Void Rays. After that, maybe we'll do Mass Zerglings to GM. Just kind of like with Marines I'm doing right now. Maybe we'll go back to a Terran series. I don't know. We'll see. We do straw polls live on stream and we let people decide, and the last decision that we were doing was between a Mass Blink or Mass Stalker, so it can be Blink or no Blink, or Void Rays, and people voted for Void Rays, so that's why we're doing this. I'll kill his Overlord real quick.
In the rear with the gear. What's going on? Go ahead.
Command center upgrade complete.
What's up? Ah, you scared me.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Go ahead. Ready. You're done. What's going on? Armed and ready. Been waiting already. By the number. Huh?
Not enough rooms.
You gonna give me orders? Boy. Man, big job. By the number.
So yeah, like I said, plenty of series to come. We're probably gonna do Mass Zergling at some point. We might do, like, I don't know, Mass Widowmine. We might do Mass Ghost, and so on and so forth. What I do know, so far, I think I've done Infestors, right? Infestors was the first one, this kind of series where I only mass 1 unit. And people enjoy the Mass Marines much more, and I think it's because it's faster paced. Like, I think the Infestor games are quite fun, but they need to, like, get to that stage in order to become fun, if that makes sense. While Mass Marines is usually, like, instant aggression and, you know, a lot of back and forth. At least that's my theory, why people enjoy this one more than Mass Infestors.
Been waiting on you. Roger that. That's fine.
Okay, him having Speed Overlords is a very good indication that he's probably...
Armed and ready. In the rear with the
playing macro, because you don't go Overlord speed and then all in. That's stupid.
Sure thing.
Doesn't make any sense.
Go ahead.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready. You gonna give me orders?
Okay, I don't think he's scouted anything actually. Alright, well now he did, but he also lost like all the Overlords, so Or both overlords.
Not enough minerals.
This big weight, armed and ready. SCV ready.
So now he has no scouting, so he doesn't know that I'm moving the army across the map.
SCV ready. This better be good. SCV ready. By the SCV ready. Bad news. You gonna give me orders? Man in the rear, this big weight. By the numbers, man.
Oh, dude, you definitely misread that. Oh no, he thought this is battle cruisers. Bruh. What the fuck did you scout to think this is battle cruisers? What did he scout to think this is battle cruisers? What? When did he make the spores? I mean, he must have seen something. Or maybe because he didn't see anything with this overlord, he decided to go for spores? Let's see. So he goes in, what does he see? Naked barracks. That's probably when he added the spores. Mistakes were made. Oh, but then by the time he scouted again, he finished the spores. Okay, let's see. What does he see? Does he... Well, he sees the second barracks, though. Wait, did he make more spore? Dude, you saw the second barracks! And you saw the factory being made. Oh my god. Look at this. Hack cutie. Look at this. Look at this. This is like one of those missions in games where you have to like sneak. Did you see that? Look at this. No, I have to show you this. Look how close my Marines were to being seen by this overlord. And then, look, I'm literally running into that overlord. I'm like, ah. Holy. Dude, that is next level. That is like, look how many overlords he has, and I avoided all of them. And he had Zerglings running out as well. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, boys. I'm lucky. Am I though? I don't know. Am I though? Well, I think he went lol because he realized he made like 8 spore crawlers and there's no battle cruisers. I mean, yeah, like the way I was moving my Marines was so suspicious, honestly. Any predictions for BlizzCon? I actually probably will make a video. I mean, I'm gonna talk about it on stream, but I'll probably like make a YouTube video out of it, where I'm gonna discuss who I think is gonna win at BlizzCon and like do predictions and stuff like that. Have you played and or enjoy Classic WoW? Yeah, I'm playing Classic WoW right now. I have 2 characters level 60, and killed Onyxia. I'm gonna kill Rag next week. So yeah.
What's going?
What's the meta right now? Mass Marines, dude. Everyone's doing it. Okay, just Mass Marines. Do you stream it? I actually streamed yesterday.
Go ahead.
I streamed that Molten Core raid.
Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
Maybe I'll do every Saturday or something. Like I'll just stream WoW raids. I don't know. We'll see.
Bad news? Go ahead. Big job, huh?
Additional supply depots.
Ropsky, thank you so much for the tier 2 for 29 bajillion
Yet
years.
another very entertaining evening, thanks Beasty. Looking forward for the voids.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm actually looking forward to that too, to see how well it's gonna work out. Probably not too well, but you know. 29 years? No, it's 29 bajillion years. There's a difference, okay? There's a very clear difference between the two.
Bad news? Ah, you scared me.
Alrighty.
Go ahead. What's going on?
Zerg, pull first.
Go ahead.
Look at that, Boom.
Yep.
Look at them lings, dude. Look at them lings coming out.
What's going on?
How many? How many you got? 6? 4? Probably 6.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Can I kill his overlord though?
What's going on?
Command center upgrade complete. Our SCVs are under attack.
Boy. You gonna give me orders?
6 lings. Oh, what? Wait, how did I miss that overlord?
Armed by the big weight. This better. What's up?
Okie dokie.
Armed and ready. Show it. You can move.
Not enough minerals.
Big weight. This better.
This might be like a Roach Rush follow-up, honestly. Like, he doesn't have link speed. But his gas was very late, so I don't think he has Zergling speed. Yeah, Road Rush. Dude, man, it's like... Man, I should honestly go pro. Like, I feel like I have the capability.
By the this
Get out of my game, nerd.
SCV ready.
I have the potential.
Gonna give me orders? Armed and ready. Who wants some? Let's rock.
Add-on complete.
Big weight. Armed
Omega Lul. Omega.
Not
this better be good.
Lul.
Gonna give me this better.
Are you guys excited about Warcraft 3, by the way? I never really got into multiplayer Warcraft 3, so when it comes out, I'll definitely be, I'm probably gonna redo the whole Warcraft 3 campaign, by the way, with the new graphics and all, straight away. And then I'll probably get into some multiplayer, because again, I never really got into it, so I'm curious how it's going to be, how it's going to look. I know there's some balance changes that they did, so, well, yeah.
unacceptable landing zone.
I'm going.
Multiplayer should be fun. And I also think,
Additional supply.
like when what's it called? Remastered Brood War came out. Like honestly, I knew, and I remember I discussed this with people, and I was like, people who played Brood War before Remaster are gonna still play it. People who never cared about Brood War are gonna buy it, play it a little bit, and quit it. And that's exactly what happened. Like the first day, it had a lot of viewers, and then it started going down. What is this? What are you doing? What is this? What are you doing? What is this? What am I watching? But yeah, I think Warcraft 3 will be different because... Oh, that was a 6K Zerg. I think Warcraft 3 will be different because the balance patch, because it's not just HD, they're changing. No. Like, the balance is different and also changing the unit models. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. And it feels like Blizzard is putting a lot more in Warcraft 3 than they did with Brood War. And it makes sense. Warcraft's still super popular. Like, this wasn't 4 years ago. This was like 4 or 5 months ago.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, so I mean that's like the third time that I've tried to, you know, start up the community tournaments. And again, the first one always has a lot of people, the second one has a lot less, the third one has even less, and then it's like, I remember the last two we did had 4 players. I was even giving prizes, by the way. I was giving like the skins that Blizzard gave me to give to you guys, and I was giving what is it called? And I was giving free sub to the winner, like just something, you know. It's like, it's not a lot, obviously. You wouldn't play to get, you know, fat money. It's just like, it was for fun. I was casting the games, but last 2 tournaments, like I said, we had 4 same people sign up, and that was it. I was like, well, we're going to continue Women to GM series. That's not really up to me. It's more so up to Mareka when she can play. So yeah.
Big job, huh? What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
I know she's like busy right now, and yeah.
Bad news.
But when she comes along, you can ask her that.
In the rear with the gear. What's going on?
Yeah, the community, yeah, exactly. The community tournaments is like you meeting up with friends, and you're like, oh, we should totally hang out, and like, oh yeah, and then you never hang out. It's kind of like that. That's the community tournaments.
Bees are under attack.
Ah, you scared me. What's going on? Armed and ready. I'm on it. Go ahead.
Like, yeah, bruh.
Data center upgrade complete.
Bad news. Go ahead. It's your job, huh? It's your dime. What's up? Huh? Big job, huh? FCD ready. What's going on? Go ahead.
I love how he gas steals me. I mean, he doesn't know, obviously, but I don't need that gas, boy.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some, huh? By the numbers, boys.
So, Geralt, I'm not sure what his rank is now, but he used to be like 6.4k.
Bad news.
Command center upgrade.
Want a piece of me, boy? You gonna get this better?
Yeah, I don't think that was worth it. I actually saw that he saw the SCV on low health, and I was like,
This better be good.
I don't mind you going for that at all. In fact, feel free. And he got baited, and
Not enough
well,
minerals.
there goes the SCV, but there goes the Adept.
Want a piece of me, boy? Who wants some? Gameplay.
Not enough minerals.
You gonna? Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
Orders received. Want a piece of me, boy? What's going on? Go ahead. Go, go, go. Affirmative. FTV ready. Who
I mean, he lost 2 units. And 2 of them were adepts, so this might be DT actually.
What? You gonna...
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's up? I'm on it. This better be good. Okay. Armed and ready.
And I hate fucking stalkers when I play this build. Because there's no way for me to do anything to the stalkers. Like early on, like there's nothing I can do.
Additional supply. Addition insufficient rescue gas.
Out. In the rear, wait to here. Been waiting by the numbers, boys. You gonna give me orders?
Additional supply
Orders?
depots required.
This been waiting. Armed and ready. Bad news? Gangway.
Taking effort, dropping off.
Add-on.
Destroy that widow mine.
In the top.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Taking effort, dropping off. I heard that.
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Where's the emergency?
Add-on complete.
Taking effort.
Not enough energy.
Lights here.
Why does he open double adept into blink? Like what is the logic behind that? I don't understand it at all. Why would you open 2 adepts?
Research complete. Add-on complete.
I mean, yeah, I stole his gas, but he's... Like, the adepts are not gonna do anything. Like, they didn't.
Where's the emergency?
Not enough minerals.
Understood.
GG. He had so many stalkers as well. He made like 20 or something, which is interesting. Actually, this series would have been a lot easier in the previous meta of like fast triple nexus into double forge, and then like heavy gateway style. Because I would be fighting heavy gateway style with mass marines. But now the meta is back to Colossus, and that's a big oof. That's a big, big oof.
Not enough minerals.
Because the Colossus are super fast. And you saw the one Colossus kill like 12 of my marines, I think, or 10.
What's going on?
It's pretty rough
Go ahead.
against Protoss, I think. It's probably gonna be the hardest against Protoss. Because against Aaron, you can always bamboozle them. And in TVT, it's like very uncommon to have that amount of bio or like 3 racks openings. So in TVT, it's like still possible to win even against tanks. But I feel like TVP, they don't really need to scout. And mass marine is not necessarily like super uncommon. Like, yeah, there's obviously marauder here and there, but you're not doing anything like super crazy. So yeah, and I think TVZ is like fine, but
job, huh?
Well, actually, TVZ is probably the hardest at this point, I think. TVT is probably the easiest due to surprise like effect. TVZ is probably hardest because Mass Marine is very standard. Like, initial opening, and Zerg is very used to, you know, dealing with these things. And then late game TVZ, it's like impossible against Infestor and Ultra. And I think TVP is like in the middle. TVP is hard if they open Colossus, but if they open something else, I think it's not too bad. Like if they open Stargate or, I don't know, like Double Forge build or whatever.
What's going on?
Command center upgrade complete.
This better be good. Sure thing. Big job, huh? Big job. By the number, huh?
Got him!
What's going?
TVP always harder.
In the rear.
True. True, true, true.
In the rear with the gear.
The music's too loud.
Command not enough energy. Base is on not enough energy. Not enough.
Go ahead.
Add on. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, delayed his third, but because his third is delayed, he might not be even going for a third. So I need to be careful.
In the rear with the gear.
Additional supply depots required.
You gonna give me what, son? Gangway coming through. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
Yep.
Not
SCV ready. SCV ready. Man. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going on?
I'll start walling off the natural. Get a +1, get that starport.
Not enough minerals.
By the numbers. This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Add on.
SCV ready.
Add on.
At least I got the Overlord.
Not enough minerals. Research complete. Insufficient rescue gas.
Keep up the good content, my good sir. Can't wait for Chadray's Papact.
Grim Weaver, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to try and to see how well it's gonna work. Like, that's gonna be a hard GM, but I'm excited to see how far I can get with it. You never know, maybe I get GM. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, you know?
Not add on. Complete.
By the numbers ready.
I'm just gonna kill this guy in one push now.
Complete. Not enough minerals.
This better be good. Been waiting on you. I can't build here.
Ready for dust off.
Not
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Minerals. Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh? Been waiting on you.
Research complete. Not enough minerals.
Light.
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
A little bit of a rough start.
Command center.
I think a few stints can't resolve them.
Talk to me.
This better be good.
Mineral field completed.
In the rear with the gear.
Talk to me.
What's going on?
Now what? Ready for dust off.
Armed and ready. Been
Mineral
waiting.
field completed.
Oh, yeah.
Additional supply depots required.
Ready for pickup? Here's your...
Been waiting on you.
Add on.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
That's fine. Why not? Big job. This better be good.
So on 3 base.
Talk to me.
One.
Not enough minerals.
By the numbers, boys.
Mineral field depleted. Upgrade.
Which, let me tell you, not the greatest thing.
Been waiting
Mineral
on
field
you.
depleted.
Want some anyway. This better. Armed. By the numbers. Big one. In the rear with the gear.
Upgrade complete.
ETA.
Oh my god, he just blew Banes onto that thing.
Loud and clear.
Command center.
This better be good. Who wants some? Been waiting on you.
Understood. Somebody get out of this mess.
This better be good. Boy.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
By the this better.
Picking up or dropping off.
Been waiting on you.
Where's the emergency?
Alright. This guy, like, I thought he was on 4 base. Like, I thought this base over here was his 4th, but it was a 3rd, and this was his 4th, because he had nothing there.
Waiting on you.
Ah! It's here! Who wants some?
Where? Ready for pickup?
Upgrade complete.
By the numbers, boys. In the rear with the gear.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough mineral field depleted.
Sure thing.
There's like one fungal.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
You gonna give me orders?
Unacceptable command. Not enough.
This better be good.
Waiting on you.
This better be good.
Mineral field.
By the numbers. This better be good. You gonna give me orders?
Research complete.
Ready for pickup?
Mineral field depleted.
GG. That ending though, like I'm thinking like at the end there when I had him on 3 base, like how do I push in? Because if I push in with few, he just fungals and kills it. But I guess just trading anyhow is fine because I was so far ahead on bases. So fungal is like EMP that also does damage. Well, yeah, fungal is like EMP except it's really good. Pretty much the same though. Pretty much the same. Coming from YouTube, trying to watch while cooking, cannot pause this action. A. What are you cooking, girl?